Hi, I'm Serge and welcome back to Soul Surging, the Nostalgia channel where we bring back the memories. Great day to all of you, and before we start, I would just like to thank all our subscribers. Thank you for supporting our Nostalgia channel. Our theme this week is on songs about love duets, and our next song is one of the best duets of all time. It's the love theme from the movie White Nights. Here's Separate Lives by Phil Collins and Marilyn Martin.
You call me from the room in your hotel, all full of romance for someone that you met, and telling me how sorry you were leaving so soon, and that you miss me sometimes when you're alone in your room. Do I feel lonely too? You have no right to ask me how I feel. You have no right to speak to me so kind. I can't go on just holding on to ties now that we're living separate lives.
This is a song about a brief but impactful or affecting romance between a man and a female companion. This man cannot get over losing his female companion because of her volatile nature, and she's now back in the arms of her lost lover. How many people do we know who are so emotionally unstable? People who keep changing their minds. People who don't know what they want. This song is the perfect example. You called me from the room in your hotel, all full of romance for someone that you'd met, and telling me how sorry you were leaving so soon, and that you'll miss me sometimes when you're alone. Do I feel lonely too? This song has a very sad narrative, and I wouldn't want to be in the man's shoes. You have no right to ask me how I feel. You have no right to speak to me so kind. I can't go on holding on to time. Now we're living separate lives. This song was written by Stephen Bishop, one of my favorite American singer-songwriter guitarists. I was a huge fan of his 1976 debut album, Careless, which included two of my favorite songs from the album, On and Save It for a Rainy Day. Save It for a Rainy Day, of course, featured that amazing electric guitar solo by one of my favorite guitarists, Eric Clapton. For me, Stephen Bishop writes the best painful lyrics, which is proven in this song. It also reminds me of another song that Stephen wrote and sang called Never Letting Go, also from his debut album. So let's continue.
Lost your love for me, will you never let it show? There was no way to compromise, so now we're living separate lives. Love leads to isolation. So you build that wall. Yes, you build that wall. And you make it stronger.
You know, I love that bridge when it says, "Oh, it's so difficult. Love leads to isolation. So you build that wall and you make it stronger." It's really very sad when love leads to isolation. I consider this song more about an unrequited love kind of song. A love that was not returned or given back. And that's so painful. Credits, of course, to the great Phil Collins for vocals and drums, Marilyn Martin for vocals. Both Phil and Marilyn deliver such an impassioned vocal performance. Credits also to Nick Glennie Smith for keyboards, Daryl Stormer for guitar, and Arif Mardin for orchestration and conductor. Such an impeccable production. So let's continue.
Well, you have no right to ask me how I feel. You have no right to speak to me so kind. Someday I might find myself looking in your eyes, but for now we'll go on living separate lives.
Yes, for now we'll go on living
Separate lives.
Someday I might find myself looking in your eyes, but for now we'll go on living separate lives. What a great but sad song. In 1986, Stephen Bishop received an Oscar nomination for Best Original Song. Separate Lives reached number 1 on both the Billboard Hot 100 and the Adult Contemporary chart. It was also a number 1 song in Canada and Ireland. It reached number 4 on the UK Singles Chart. Separate Lives, Phil Collins, and Marilyn Martin. Thank you for the gift of music. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You may also want to follow me in my social media accounts, Facebook and Instagram. You may also want to send donations to help support our Nostalgia channel. As Casey Kasem said, keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. Let's bring back the memories here at the Nostalgia channel. Thank you and God bless.